Hi, my name is Terry. This is what I guess you would call my premiere video. I'm fairly new to YouTube, minus a few little shorts that I've tried, and I also made a video about Snowpocalypse because I was in the middle of the blizzard last week. I'm wanting to try this just to see what will happen. They say that you're supposed to find a niche, but I kind of want to see what people might be interested in. I've actually lived a very unique life, I guess you could say, with lots of different advantages to my knowledge. My father was one of 18 children, so I have so many aunts and uncles and cousins, I probably couldn't name them all. I know how to drive a semi-truck. I decided to do that when I was younger, and it was fun and scary at the same time, but it taught me a lot about what is and isn't a good idea on the road. And now 2 of my sons, as grown adults, are over-the-road truck drivers, and I worry about them, not so much because I worry about them, but I worry about the other person. I also gave birth to twins at home, in my living room, and then had the pleasure of raising them with a 2-year-old on top of it. And they are all Gen Zers. So I have a lot of broken bones stories, silly childhood argument stories, just unique stories in general when it comes to my children that I would love to be able to share. I also am interested in politics, but there's so many political channels out there that that's something I'd rather just stay away from, so I'm not even going to bother to try, especially in today's world. I'm also doing this completely unedited because I want to start a conversation. So if you find this channel, or you find this video, excuse me, at this channel, let me know what you might be interested in hearing about and a topic of discussion that you'd like to hear about. I am going to continue to make short videos here and there, but I wanted to introduce myself. I'm a little nervous about being in front of the camera, with the exception of being on TV one time in my life. I'm not really very familiar with it. My son and I put together a fundraiser for the Kentucky tornadoes a few years ago, and in order to get donations, we went to the local news channels, and that's the only time I've been on television. So again, very nervous about this, but I'm gonna, and again, if nothing happens, but who knows? Someone might find this and be interested in it. With that in mind, with that tornado disaster relief, going on TV, we were able to take a full semi-load, a large U-Haul with a U-Haul trailer worth of supplies, plus give a local charity an additional $800 in cash above and beyond. So, you know, it's one of those things, you never know what you can do till you try, and you hope for the best. And in that particular scenario, it was very beneficial to the people involved. And it is one of my prouder moments in my life, with the exception of my children. I also have knowledge in several different work capacities. I know how to drive a forklift. I know how to, well, I can't say I know how to build a house, but I have helped build a house. I've lived in 3 different states. So and again, we were in the middle of the blizzard last week, so I'm familiar with more snow than we know what to do with. And I've also lived in the South, where it was, well, you can almost cook an egg on the cement. So let me know what you'd like to hear about, because I want to narrow it down, but at the same time, I have so many different things in my life. Yeah, look at my hand. That's from working hard hard for a living. I just realized that when I held my hand up, that my hand is still dirty from work this afternoon. Again, completely unedited video, so you never know what's going to happen here. But I'm hoping for the best. But please, let me know what you might want to hear about. I wanted to niche in Bible vocabulary, but I think that might be a little too narrow, especially if I'm just going to do this for fun. Because I'm learning a lot, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with Bible study. I highly recommend it. But at the same time, I know there's a lot of different religions out there, a lot of different beliefs, and if you want to watch those videos, they're coming up as about 40-second shorts. But yeah, again, just wanted to introduce myself, and if you want to know more about me, or you want to know about a particular subject that I might know something about, again, my twins are boy-girl, so I also had that where I learned a lot of differences as what boys and girls are like as young children, and their developmental stage, and also learned a lot of tricks on how to, for lack of a better term, haul them around when they were little, because it was always a challenge. It was definitely a challenge. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there, and hope to get some comments about what you might just want to talk about, or you might want to hear from me. All right. Have a great day. Bye.